Hey guys, welcome to the video. I was originally trying to do some drawing in it, but I failed. So today we're gonna take a look at what I think the Nordics relationship with each other will be like, plus with some extra people. With extra people, I mean people who I think are who are somewhat friends with them, or some of them, yeah. And just remember, guys, this is personal option, man. Whoopsie. This is a personal option. Remember that. Okay. So yeah, this is my personal option of what I think their relationship with the other Nordics would be like. Just got it. Letting it work. Okay, fine. Be a bitch to me. There we go. Okay, we're gonna kick it off with Denmark. And I'm gonna go with from left to right on this. So yeah. First, we're gonna start off with Denmark's relationship with Norway. A lot of you guys ship it, I get it, but I don't. I think they have more of a friendly relationship. That they are just friends, really. I don't think that is anything more. I think that if there are anything more, they're practically like a bro TP. They're very close, almost brothers, basically. With Sweden, I think that Denmark is. They're friends, kind of brothers, like most the Nordics are practically almost like family, but yeah. So I think that it's kind of similar, just that he has a closer relationship with Norway than Sweden. When it comes to with Finland, I think that Denmark and Finland, they are friends. That's it, end of story. They are there for each other because the Nordics tend to stay together. So yeah. When it comes to with Iceland, I think that a lot of you guys are like Denor, I am Denai's trash. So I think that after some time, after Iceland started to grow up, Denmark started to have a feelings for Iceland that was not as a little brother or as a friend. He was starting to realize he was starting to crush on Iceland, and he got kind of scared of that, I think. So Denmark started to hide his feelings for Iceland in a way. But still gives flowers and such. I mean, yeah. And also the thing I just can't get over that one part where you see Norway and Iceland, like that was what Denmark imagined. I was like, yeah, nice. But I still think that he would start after some time to crush on Iceland, and he wouldn't know why. I think that maybe it's just something that would happen. So yeah. But next up we do have Iceland, so I'm going to take a little closer look at it now. But first we're going to talk a little bit about his relationship with Norway, who is his brother, so I have a lot more on that, and that is that when it comes to Iceland, how it's Norway, they're brothers, so they have a brotherly relationship, even though Iceland seems like he doesn't exactly pleased with Norway being his older brother. I think that he still loves him as a brother, that they are still close as brothers, and that even though Iceland doesn't tell, he do love his older brother a little bit at least. And yeah, and I also think he would use like, because since he never calls him big brother, he would use it as kind of like a trick, a card to make Norway do something for him, for example, or on his birthday. On Norway's birthday, I think Iceland will do it because he will be nice to his brother more on his birthday, on his national day. While I also think that he would use the call him big brother card when he wants something. But I think Iceland doesn't want something so very much, so it rarely gets used. But when he really wants something, he'll use the big brother card. When it comes to Sweden, I think that Iceland and Sweden are, they go to each other when they feel like everybody else is going a bit crazy. Yeah, I think that's about it. When it comes towards Finland, I think Iceland is more, how should I say it? they are there for each other, of course, as Nordics are. I think that Iceland and Finland is more of a... Oh, sorry, I yawn a lot, I'm so sorry. I think that they have more of a nice, friendly relationship that really is nice, and when the teasing is going on and such from the other Nordics, I'm feeling that Finland will probably be that person that will go and be a little bit more protective of Iceland, realizing when Iceland has enough of it. So yeah. When it goes towards Denmark, I have another headcanon, and that is that Denmark was Iceland's first and current crush. I think that Iceland would probably have a crush on Denmark, because in the beginning, when he was younger, it will be because he was strong and powerful, and he thought, and he looked really much up to Denmark. So sometimes you would admire a person a lot because you look up to them, and then that can lead to you crushing on a person. And I think that he would actually really do crush on Denmark. So yeah. But for him it had been for a long time, so yeah. Next we're gonna take a look at Sweden, and I get it, all of you were guessing that we were gonna come to Norway. Well, guess what? Nope. When it comes to Sweden, I will first kick off again with Norway, and I gotta say, Sweden towards Norway would be a little more trying to heal the old friendship they had once upon a time that kind of got a little bit ruined. The same thing might have gone with Norway and Denmark. They tried to heal a little bit, but you know. But I think that Sweden and Norway will still think of each other as friends. They will have a friendship, and they're also neighbors, and they will be there for each other as well when it comes to something that happens. For example, during the border crisis in Norway in 2011, we got some from Denmark, and we also got some from Sweden. In other places in southern Norway, where I'm from, we got from Denmark. I think it was this one person. My dad told me about this one person, or this one place from Denmark, that there was this one store that came and they handed out butter for us and such. Yeah, in the city, which was nice, but most times we got help from Sweden. Sweden will be there for Norway, Norway will be there for Sweden in a friendship mannerly way. So I think that would be nice. There isn't always that you can't always rely on other neighbors. Like Norway and Sweden, they tend to, yes, of course, we seem like we joke a lot about each other and such in real life. But I think that in Italia, that Norway and Sweden will still be friends, even though they don't always seem like it. But I think that they will still be friends. I mean, why not? When it comes to towards Iceland, I think just like Iceland towards Sweden, that he knows that when he feels like the others go a tad bit crazy, and Finland does just chill as well, he'll go to Iceland because he knows that Iceland's probably the most chill then, because they will realize that right now they were the most calm ones. They were the ones that were the most normal ones, but at certain times, of course, you could go to Norway. So yeah. No, I don't ship it, you guys, honestly. Towards Denmark, again, I think it would be Sweden would be a tad bit annoyed at Denmark at certain times. So yeah, but I think other than that, they are there for each other as brothers, as friends in a way, and I think that that's nice. That they are the two tall ones. So yeah. When it comes towards Finland, Sweden will totally dies probably will be saying it's his wife, and that he really do love Finland. When people are like Sweden is gay, yes, he's not. I'll be like, he's not gay. He's Finland sexual. He is only gay for Finland. So yeah. But that's what I think. I think that it's basically just how it's Finland, and he really loves Finland. Sorry, I just gotta fix this. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think he really loves Finland. Next up, we do indeed have Finland. And first, we're going to start with Finland's relationship towards Norway. I think that they are the ultimate rock duo. They will go to rock concerts and heavy metal concerts and such. They would go gladly to go and see Lordi. I have that feeling. I think that they will be those kind of people who go and rock with each other. Woo! They would have so much fun probably on concerts and such. And yeah. Towards Iceland, if like I said earlier, it will really be about how if the others are still teasing Iceland for something, he will be there for him and be like, okay guys, that's enough. I think he will be more like that, and sometimes of course he will be more with the others and Iceland will be annoyed at him. So yeah. Towards Denmark, it's mutual relationship, they are friends, that's basically it. Like, of course, he will be a little bit like Denmark, it's enough now on certain things, so yeah. Finland is hiding himself a little bit from Sweden at certain times. I think that he really do like Sweden, he really loves Sweden, it's just he's a bit scared of him too. And other than that, he really do love Sweden, so he just is a bit scared. Like, in Finland they do know Swedish, there are Finland Swedes that exist, so yeah, I think there'll be that. And also, can we, before we go to the last Nordic being Norway, I just have one thing to say about Iceland, Denmark. In Iceland, they learn Danish. There are actually a lot of Danish people that live in Iceland, and they are. I know I follow this one YouTuber that I subscribe to this one YouTuber who is Icelandic. She lives in Denmark. She's married to a Dane, and she and her daughter. I think it was a daughter they had. Yeah, it was that they call Danish, and she herself calls herself Danish with an Icelandic mother. So I think that's so goddamn awesome, and father. So, but that's, I just want to say that. So remember, in Finland they know Swedish, in Iceland they tend to know Danish. So there's probably that why I should Sueden so much and Danish. But I've always kind of been like, why do Finnish people like Swedes more than us? And now I've gotten all my answers from Hetalia, so thank you. Okay, we're gonna kick it up with Norway next. My very precious Norwegian. First, we're gonna start off with his own brother, Iceland, and that is, of course, a brotherly relationship. Norway really wants to be called Big Brother, so I think he really appreciates it when it's during his birthday. And even though he probably will figure out that at certain times when it's not his birthday and Iceland calls him Big Brother, he knows that's something that Iceland wants, but he'll do it because he feels kind of happy about it, that he will actually do something for it. And Norway towards Denmark, it's not that he hates him, it's that he sometimes just gets annoyed at Denmark at certain things, and that sometimes he's like, Dane, stop it. And yeah, towards Sweden, it's like they want to build up a friendship again, a properly friendship, but I think they've done that by now, and he's really pleased with that. He can go to the other Nordics for help, especially when it comes to the other, and Sweden as well. So I think it's really nice. Towards Finland, it's like if they do ever listen to rock music, they tend to listen to it together, and it's just awesome. So yeah. I will gladly join Norway and Finland in a rock day to just like listen to go to concerts and such, even though I'm not much into that. But yeah. When it comes to extra, I'm gonna kick it off with Denmark first. Extra relationship when it comes to with Denmark, I'm gonna kick it off with the awesome trio. Of course, that with America and Prussia, and the reason for this is because I think that they would kind of have a type of friendship that's really cool, and come on, who didn't want to be friends with them, I think. And yeah, but I think that what really would have happened if they were friends is that they wouldn't go that much to bar. I feel like the awesome trio would be more of those people who would go to one of their places and be there and hang out, watch movies, eat candy and drink and stuff. They would just have their best time of their life, just being with each other, having fun. Of course, I think he also be along with the failed brothers trio, but this time it's still Prussia, but instead of with America, it's England. And I also feel like Denmark and Prussia will be part of the Get America and England Together squad. Yeah, I have a feeling that they would be pretty close friends. So yeah, go out drinking and such. I think that Denmark and Prussia will go a lot more out drinking with England than with America, even though England can't handle his alcohol. So yeah, I think they just have a fun time with it. With Iceland next, and now it's where I just have to say a lot of you guys have been like, what? Why do you think he has a crush on Denmark? Why not Hong Kong? What about Hong Kong? Bloody bloody. Okay, fine. Let's talk about Hong Kong, shall we? I think Iceland's relationship towards Hong Kong will be friends. That's it. End of story. I think they would be almost best friends. That they could go to each other because they both have crazy families and such. But really, I think one of the things that Iceland will talk about with Hong Kong is his crush on Denmark, and Hong Kong probably have a crush on somebody else, like, I don't know, South Korea. I kind of ship it after this one fanfiction. I read it because of the Denies, and then this dude shows up, and I'm like, and then it was about him, but it was about him and South Korea, I think, and I was like, kind of ship that too, though. So yeah, there's your answers to that. Another thing, two other people I think will be that I think Iceland would be friends with is these two. You might never thought about that, but I actually know there's a canon material of Romano and Iceland talking together, where Romano talks about Spain and Denmark, where having thick-headed guardians. So yeah, I think they would be friends because they kind of fall for their ex-bosses, former bosses, you could say, their former colonies of their crushers. Merc having a crush on England, Romano on Spain and Iceland, Denmark. I just have a feeling about that. And besides, Iceland and Romano probably also be a part of the Get America and England Together squad. So yeah. And besides, boy, I think that America, since he's both hanging with Denmark a lot and hanging out with Iceland a lot as well, I think that he would be one of those people who were trying to get Denmark and Iceland together. So that would be pretty damn awesome. Oh god, this video is gonna last longer than I was expecting. But yeah. And also Romano would probably be hanging out with Iceland too. They would understand each other a lot for the feeling like you get a little bit in the shadow of your own brother, even though yes, I get it. I love Norway, he's my favorite character. And there you might think that, okay, so you're saying that Iceland gets in the shadow of some brother, but you still have his brother as number one. It's complicated, okay? We have next Sweden, and really just like with Sweden with New Zealand, I really had to say with Finland. I think that's because they're practically his parents. So that's actually all I have to say about that. Norway, I have only one thing to say, and that's the Magic Trio. The Magic Trio is, of course, the one I had to use for this one, and that's because I just have a feeling that the Magic Trio is close friends, and they tend to hang out and practice magical spells and such with each other, make potions, and really just have fun with each other with stuff like that. Discussing some stuff, maybe even watch movies such as Harry Potter. As you can see, you have them if they were in Hogwarts, like they had England as Gryffindor, Romania as a Hufflepuff, and Norway as a Ravenclaw. So Norway's in Ravenclaw with me. How the freaking lama could I see anything like that? So sorry, like, okay, I do like Slytherins, but Norway is a Ravenclaw 110%. Yeah. So I can see some of this, but yeah. But that's basically it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later, and bye!